Hello, and welcome to this presentation. I am just going to set myself up in here. Here we go. So, welcome to this presentation. If you're here, chances are you've heard about the online course that I'm creating for you guys, mainly through my Instagram. And so before I launch the course, I wanted to share a little bit about what this course is about and what I've put inside of it, the intention, and what it's going to do for you, basically. So I titled the course I Heart Me. And what it is really is it's a practical guide for you to create a self-love practice in your life. And this is coming from my own experience from a person who a few years ago didn't even know what self love meant, or it meant just something really nebulous in my mind. So I've been practicing this for a long time now, and I wanted to share the insights because it's been such an incredible addition to my life, and it has shifted things so incredibly for the better that I just can't not share with you guys. So why is this important? Well, as we all know, self-love is the cornerstone, of a healthy life. So basically, it's only, the sentence where they say, only when you love yourself that you can love others. It is true. I've experienced it and it's incredible. The reason is that, behind everything we do is just a projection of how we feel in our inner world. And I'll go more in details about this in the course. But basically, yes, it's so important because it is the cornerstone of a healthy life. Only when we love ourselves can we love others. Only when we love ourselves can we respect ourselves. And that is so important because it's tied to boundaries and it can impact all of your relationship, really. And only when we love ourselves can we create a healthy and fulfilling life. It's only when you respect yourself and you give yourself value that you can give yourself the life that you truly deserve and that you really want. So, it's an online course that's basically going to shift your entire life and make sure that your relationships improve and your life becomes aligned with your true value. Yeah, it is. Exactly. Love or self love is key to happiness. And I don't want to sound cheesy, but it is so important. And it is also a skill that can be learned, honed, and practiced. And this is why I'm doing an online course on this. I'm sure that a lot of you guys have read quotes about self love or magazine articles about self love. And what I found in these, and a few years ago, what I found frustrating with all of this was that it was still very on the surface. It was like self love, go take a bath or go to a spa or give yourself words of affirmation. What I'm trying to do here is to bring it all together and give you a really practical guide to understanding what self-love is and getting into the details of creating the real foundation of what you need to create a self-loving relationship with yourself. So if you don't know what self-love really means, and you don't know how to practically create self-love in your life, well, this course is exactly for you. And to be more precise, I have created this course with a certain type of people in mind, overachievers who always put pressure on themselves. I am looking at you. But this course is also for anyone really who, as I said, doesn't know what self love really is and doesn't know how to practically create self love in their life. So it is a practical guide on self-love. I really, really insist on the practicality of it. I'm going to give you tools to express self-love to yourself, but we're also going to go into the concept and understand what this is all about. So we start with understanding the concept of self and the concept of love. So the concept of self, we're going to go and meet yourself. We're going to meet and understand yourself through practical exercises. So I am going to help you to understand what makes you you. So we're going into psychology here, and I'm gonna help you to see what makes you, all the parts that makes you you. And then after that, we're going to go into a practice of accepting ourselves. So I'm going to be talking about the art of radical okayness. And this is something that we learn in meditation, to be okay with all the sounds and all the sensations. So if you've been practicing meditation, this is going to feel very familiar. If you've not been practicing meditation, that's totally fine because I'm going to cover the basics and we're going to just build up upon all of this. Listen, creating a self-love relationship is just like creating any love relationship. We meet someone, we get to know that person, we accept that person, and then we celebrate that person in love. This is exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to understand the concept. We're going to go into self, so meeting yourself, and then we're going to move to accepting yourself. And then we're going to finish by creating a great, loving, relationship with yourself. So I call it learning the language of self-love. And this is where I'm going to be sharing with you all the tools that I have gathered during this entire, 5 years or so journey that I've been on, for self-love and loving myself. So it's gonna have some of the stuff you see in the magazines, like take a bath, but I'm gonna explain why take a bath is nice. And I'm also gonna go more deeper into somatic exercises, embodiment, spiritual self-care, and also emotional self-care. We're going to go into meeting the inner child, meeting all of your parts. This is part of the bonuses that I share in this course. I will be sharing meditations to help you go into these parts of you that need your care and attention. So basically, you will gain a skill for life. This skill is going to be the foundation, and this is something you get to practice and hone day in, day out. If someone tells you that you can learn self-love and you ace it and then you don't have to do anything else for the rest of your life, they are lying. Life is an ongoing process. We are ever evolving, and things are going to come up where you need to be super caring for yourself, super loving for yourself. So what I'm doing here really is that I'm giving you, first of all, an understanding, a framework to understand all this stuff. And second of all, I'm giving you a toolbox that you can take with you for life and use it and make it evolve with you and let it soothe all of your needs so that you create a practice of self-love in your life. So it's a practice that will improve so many areas of your life, your happiness and satisfaction with life, because when we tend to our inner turmoil, we are more happy with the outside world. It's going to improve your resilience. It's going to improve your sense of clarity in life. What do I want? What do I need? It's going to improve your personal relationships, be it your family, be it with your any loved ones, professional relationships. It's going to also improve, as I said, the professional relationships and self-respect and boundaries. And I know that this is a problem or a gray area for a lot of us. I know that this was a gray area for me. I was not able to say no. I was accepting situations that were not okay, just out of like lack of self-love and self-care and self-respect for myself. So it's a practice that will improve all of this and so much more. It's going to improve your ability to pursue your dreams, your capacity to shamelessly ask for what you need, your eating habits, your body image, your relationships with your parents, your dating standards, your lifestyle, knowing your needs, the ability to love others, accept others, empathy, having a clear life vision. Oh my God, the way you present yourself to the world, this aura that one has when they know themselves and they love themselves, the value you give to yourself, and that will reflect in every interaction you have, in the lifestyle, in the house you live in the food you eat, in everything you do. It's going to teach us compassion towards ourselves and therefore towards the other. It's going to improve your sense of worth, your self-care routine, your self-confidence. I mean, it's a holistic thing. Why is it going to improve all of this and affect all of this? Because our relationship to ourselves is the basis, the foundation for any other relationship, to life, to people, to animals, to money, to everything. Everything we do is based on our inner world, how we perceive ourselves, how we perceive the world, the beliefs. And self-love is one of those components. Self-love is just to say the relationship we have with ourselves. So this is all we're going to be covering. It's really literally an investment in yourself. It's the same as what you would invest in therapy or in a coaching program or in a yoga teacher training. And it's an investment in yourself that's going to serve you your entire life. It is really, really you addressing a core element of your psychology. And I'm speaking from experience, freeing yourself from beliefs that are limiting, from constructs. You know, for us women, for example, a construct that says you have to be small, saying no is impolite, you have to accept just to be nice. Yeah, pardon my French, but fuck that shit. Self love will teach you to say no with love and compassion. And that's the beauty of it, without any animosity, with respect to the other person, but just a clear no when things don't feel good, when things don't feel right. Imagine the impact of this in your life. You get to choose the right job, you get to choose the right partner, the right house, the right lifestyle. It's amazing. So it's an investment in yourself. This is a course that I'm launching only on pre-booking. So the reason why is I don't want to pour my energy and time in a book or in a course that doesn't have critical mass of clients. So I'm gonna do pre-launch. You guys will be able to purchase the course, and when we reach a certain amount of purchases of clients, then I launch it. The launch date is December 15. You can start already pre-booking your slots and paying for your slots, and there is a discount, of course. I'm nice like that. I am applying a discount for anyone who books their slots before December 4th. I think it's December 4th. I will leave all the information. It's in my bio. There's a link to the website of the course with all the information you need. Invest in yourself. That's all I'm going to say. This course is going to be very instrumental in you changing your relationship to yourself. So I'm really, really excited to share this value with you guys. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to just text me in Instagram. I'm always happy to share more and to answer any questions, any concerns you may have. Okay, thank you. And I hope I get to see you in the course for this super, super cool adventure that we are all embarking on.